The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight.
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got G, smooth out there with Little General, and it's the natural, and it's Kane in at the 5. And for New York, they've got Schroeder. Jackson is out there with buckets. Then there's the Doctor, and it's Bridges in at the power forward position. And so off the tip, it's New York. Jackson looking it over, and they call an illegal screen here. We're looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris. What do you expect to see from these guys inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the same time, there are greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Tucker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Here's Schroeder outside for Jackson. And the 3 off target. First quarter, just over a minute played. Patel, the pass to Kane. Here's Ortiz. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Madsen. Pass to Schroeder. Pass to Madsen. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Schroeder. It's deflected. They get it back. It's good. And here's Boston. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Rowe. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes it to Jackson. Shoots over Tucker. Jackson misses.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Some nice passing by New York here. The baseline J. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Boston leading by 4. Here's Patel. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Shake and Bake. Shoots from the baseline and too long on the shot.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 9 points. And the pass to Madsen to halt the run. It's good from long range.
Pick work works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Smooth. Let's go. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ortiz. From deep three-point range, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Jackson passes to De La Cruz. Here's Madsen. A three. Kane grabs the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Jackson. Inside, got a piece of it. Now Tucker to the middle. Here's Kane, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Knicks trail by 13. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Here's Schroeder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to De La Cruz. Here's the doctor. Pass to Schroeder. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's G finishing it off.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Madsen missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Smooth passes to Ortiz. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Kane. Back to Tucker. Pocket 6. Here's Ortiz. Offensive rebound. No good there. Knicks trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Schroeder. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Rebound by Schroeder. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Kane, the pass to Patel. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Madsen. Here's the doctor. Outside Jackson. Fades and shoots. And again, it's New York.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Boris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
The Celtics making a switch here. Little, he's checked in for Kane. Burke comes in for G. Lights out, checked in for the natural. And the captain subbed in for Little General. Here's the captain. To the paint. And slam dunk by Burke.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Alexander Walker following the bucket by the Celtics. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Little. Here's Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Tries from 10. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know, on defense, I think you need one of the big guys to help you out in that instance.
Celtics leading by 11. Owens passes to Burke. Nice ball movement by Boston. Passes to Santiago for three. The Knicks pull it in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, the Knicks knew that offense would be an area for improvement coming into the season.
Well, Greg, they were dead last in offense in several metrics last year, most notably field goal percentage. So some of it is personnel, some of it is shot selection.
Little comes with the double team. Alexander Walker passes to Wynn. Down low, here's Schroeder, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That shot off. Knicks trail by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's lights out. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's the closer. A pass to Fox. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, that's blocked. And it's Little finishing it off.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Alexander Walker. Burke covering. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the captain. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Santiago. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Fox.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's the captain. Pass to Burke. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end? I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Owens passes to Little. Feeds to Burke. Stolen by Schroeder. And a fast break now for New York. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Schroeder.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's stolen. And here's the fast break. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He can't get that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, the eraser is out there with Bridges, and it's Fox, and it's the closer, and it's Schroeder in at the center position.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. To the inside, Burke, and slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. For Boston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Alexander Walker passes to Fox. New York moving the ball around. Schroeder's shot is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's the captain. Here's Smooth. Here's Owens. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fox passes to Torres. Here's Schroeder. Burke grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's New York with it after the basket by Boston. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bridges has got 5 now.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Passes it to Little. Here's lights out. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Rowe. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Misses off the right iron. Knicks trail by 7 to the paint. And there's Bridges on the assist by Schroeder.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Little General. The Knicks making the shot. Boston, no good that time either. Now, here's Bridges. Not a lot of room. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Knicks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kane, the pass to Patel. Now Tucker. Here's Little General. Pass to Santiago. Here's Patel, and the shot goes in. The Naturals got 7 points.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Kane grabs the board.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Boston. Manson got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And G with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Right through the D for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Bridges. Here's the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Kane's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Santiago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. Knicks trail by 13. And there's Jackson on the assist from Bridges. 8 points for the professor.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Santiago. There's the pass to Patel. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lights out's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There's shake and bake. He's got 5. Pass to Manson. Over Santiago. And Boston with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Fires from deep. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Madsen. Madsen's got 6.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Ortiz. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out left to the wing, Madsen. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Up top, Tucker. Defended by Bridges. Tucker the pass to Santiago. Jackson comes over with the double. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And that's now 7 points for Little General.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Bridges for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Passes it to Santiago. They get it again. Tucker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bridges. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson from long range. No good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Kane. He's got 5. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Now, here's Bridges. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Jackson. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Tucker. Now the pass to Ortiz. Back to Tucker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now an 11-point Boston lead. Here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Pass to De La Cruz. Here's Bridges, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. For the Knicks, the erasers checked in for Bridges. The closer comes in for buckets, and it's Fox in for Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. The 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The feed to Tucker. And G with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Alexander Walker. They get it back. Win. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Tucker. 8-point game. Swiped it away. Here we go, all alone. Finished off the break. And it's 7 points for Shake and Bake.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Passes it to Santiago. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Wynn. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The pass to Santiago. Here's the teardrop. Second chance effort, and it's blocked. Fox with it. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Scooped up. Kane, the pass to Ortiz. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's shake and bake. Burke covering. From past the arc. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from De La Cruz. Here's Santiago. Got a hand on it. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Smooth. G is out there with the natural, and then it's Little General, and it's Kane in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lock at 6, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Schroeder. And he uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Knicks. Here's Little General, guarded by Jackson. Ortiz passes to Kane. Now here's Tucker, guarded closer. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Down low. Here's Bridges. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Trains it from beyond the arc. And that's 11 points for Smooth.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Here's shake and bake. 10 points for him. And they double up Jackson. Here's shake and bake. It's deflected. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stolen. Outside Jackson. Pass to De La Cruz. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Little General, guarded by Jackson. Here's Tucker. And another basket for Boston. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Passes to Manson. Here's Schroeder. Rob. Here's the break. And here we go. And it's G finishing it off.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The pass to Madsen. Here's Schroeder to the middle. Here's Dela Cruz. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Doctors checked in for Shake and Bake. The Celtics also changing it up. Little comes in for Shorty. And the captain subbed in for Little General. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Madsen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Madsen's got 12 in the game. Celtics leading by 6. Here's the captain. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Little. Comes up empty from the left block. The tray. Here's Madsen. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Little atop the key. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Burke, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Schroeder. He's got 26. Here's the Doctor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For New York, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Boston leading by 5. Here's Rowe. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And that's 13 points for Smooth.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Out to the right wing. Madsen misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out to the right wing. They get it back. The Doctor. And no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
They get a hand on it. Down low. Smooth passes to Burke. Here's Madsen. 14 points for him. Pass to the Doctor. All alone. And he hits the jumper for 2. Doctor's got 5 now.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Passes it to Owens. There's the pass to Rowe. And that one goes long. Knicks trail by 7. The Doctor passes to Jackson. Pass to Bridges. Here's the Doctor with the second effort. Bridges shot. Good. 14 points for him.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Pass to Burke. Jackson comes over with the double. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one drops. A different look for New York. The erasers checked in for Schroeder. The closer comes in for buckets. And it's Fox in for Bridges. And the Celtics also making a change. Lights out checked in for the natural. Pass to Rowe. For the three, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Alexander Walker passes to Fox.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, Kev, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Off target with the open look. Knicks trail by 4. Here's the closer. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot, no good. Owens, and it's blocked. Here's Alexander Walker. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smooth passes to Burke. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Burke hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Boston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Fox. He's got 5. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Without question, lights out, displaying his skills today.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
New York moving it around. Here's Wynn. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's the closer. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's lights out. He's got 17. And the pass to Owens. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Fox. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's lights out. Pass to Rowe. Lets it fly. That's good on the jump shot. Smooth's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Torres. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes to Rowe. Here's the captain. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Little. Here's the captain, guarded by Fox. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shake and Bake's checked in for New York. Kane, he's checked in for Boston. Little General comes in for Smooth. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, and
just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Kane, the pass to Ortiz. A fader. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the doctor. He's got 5. There's shake and bake. To the wing on the left. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Fox.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The closer is out there with Fox. Then there's the doctor. Then there's shake and bake. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Free throw good, Fox. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston leading by 6. Here's Santiago. The Knicks pull it in. Alexander Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's blocked. Here's Kane. Shoots from the corner, and that one's good. Burke's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Kane, and there's the pass to Ortiz. No good from outside. De La Cruz, the pass to Fox. Pass to Torres. Kicks to Fox. Here's Alexander Walker, and the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Bridges, he's checked in for the doctor. Schroeder comes in for the eraser. And it's Madsen in for the closer. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The kick out to Fox. De La Cruz, the pass to Bridges. They recover it. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Little General. Passes it to Burke. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Out to the wing. Here's De La Cruz. Buries it from 3-point range. Shake and Bake's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Little General. Here's Santiago, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The natural, he's checked in for Burke. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 9 feet out, Tucker. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Fox. To the paint. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bridges.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Ortiz passes to Kane. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hands it from downtown. And that's 15 points for Little General.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pass to Madsen. Back to Fox. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Fox with it. Now the pass to Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls, and the Knicks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Smooth checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Schroeder.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Now, here's Tucker, defended by Bridges. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Tucker, finished off the break. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Jackson. Here's Schroeder. Passes it to Madsen. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 5th foul.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. 1 more and he's done.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered closely. Kane, the pass to Tucker. Shoots over Bridges. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 22 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Launches a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Jackson is doubled. Pass to Schroeder. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kane's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Ortiz. And again, Boston with the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Step back shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The pass to Manson. Pass to Schroeder. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Schroeder's got 33 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, G.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That free throw good from Schroeder. Both free throws good from Schroeder. Here's Smooth. Pass to Kane. Now here's Tucker. And the pass to Ortiz. Here's Patel. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Bridges kicks to Schroeder. Pass to Madsen. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics leading by 12 to the inside. Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tucker's got 27 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Madsen. Pass to Schroeder. Wide open. Madsen's shot is good. Madsen's got 9 points here in the second half. And for the Celtics, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's the natural. Rebound by Schroeder. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Little General, guarded by Jackson. Passes it to Patel. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for Fox. He's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Tucker. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Schroeder. And he lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Ortiz passes to Patel. From downtown, on his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the pass to Manson. Here's the Doctor, down low. Here's Schroeder. No good with the layup. Here's Smooth. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and G with the stuff.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Outside, Fox, 13 feet away. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for G.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Tucker. Pass to Ortiz. Back to Tucker. Shoots over Bridges. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 16.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Smooth. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no